Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Lewis is making his way to the ring with such confidence. That is the look of a fighter who knows exactly what tonight's outcome will be. Vitaly Klitschko's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. There's Lennox Lewis with a signature right hand. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Digging in with a left to the gut. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Big uppercut right on the mark. Halfway through this round here. Lennox Lewis with a mighty left. Well off the mark by Vitaly Klitschko. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Lewis's left working well that time. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Super jab by Lewis. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Watch that!
When Vitaly Klitschko's lost in his career, he's been injured in the fight. Give me a way in where you beat him in which that's not the case.
Well, I think the way to do it is look at what he doesn't do well. He doesn't keep his hands up real well. You know, he tries to control range. He steps back. He tries to anticipate, but you can step with him. You got to be a quarterback in the NFL. You got to be like Joe Montana. You know, Joe Montana, the thing was, when he threw a pass to a receiver, he didn't throw it to the receiver. He threw it to where the receiver was going to be. If he threw it to him, it'd be behind him. Well, same thing here. Don't punch at him. Punch behind Klitschko. So take a step and
big shot. Hits him right on the spot. Vitaly Klitschko has showed guts before, fighting on with a badly damaged eye. Now he has to fight on after being knocked down. Vitaly Klitschko's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
You got this one.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
I need you to come forward with your power hand. All right? Cut him off.
A new round underway here. Vitaly Klitschko's hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see. As hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
See, this is where you can get into trouble against Vitaly Klitschko. If you allow him to land with that left hand consistently, it's going to be a tough night. Lewis is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good job staying away from the danger there. Downstairs with a right hand.
Let's see some more head movement.
We've talked about the fact that Vitaly Klitschko is a very smart guy, well accomplished beyond the ring. After he retired originally in 2004, he made a run to be mayor of Kiev in the Ukraine.
Yeah, that's one mayor you don't want to get mad at you. But he's a guy that, again, he gets the public spotlight by being a champion, and he takes advantage of it. And as we said earlier, it shows you how intelligent he is. It's not just inside the ring, outside the ring. He's always thinking.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Blocks the headshot. Lewis is ruined with that punch right there.
Get out there!
You know, leaning in against Vitaly Klitschko is a recipe for disaster, and that uppercut just landed. Good work on the combination by Lewis. Well-skilled Lennox Lewis showing accuracy with his hook.
Relax, you're okay, Keep your hands up. Keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep him up. Listen, he's gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right? Listen, you're not working. You're
You're not working on anything we worked on. You're not doubling your jab. You gotta work.
Start of round number 4 as we look at Teddy's scorecard. Lewis's knockdown is a big difference maker here.
And that's the thing. He has the power to separate himself a little bit in this fight. His opponent doesn't have that.
Vitaly Klitschko's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Vitaly Klitschko.
Can't focus.
He just looks exhausted to me right now. Vitaly Klitschko's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Just like that.
Good step back counter punch there. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Double up on your punches.
Obviously, so many career highlights in the career of Lennox Lewis as we watch him in action here tonight. But one of the things he's most proud of is that he was able to face and beat all the heavyweights of his generation, including getting Mike Tyson at the end of Mike Tyson being Mike Tyson.
You know, you use the word proud, and I think that that's so important here. We look at the right hand of Lennox. We look at the size of Lennox, but the pride, that legacy you talked about, he brings that into the ring. That makes him strong.
Okay, listen.
And that does it for this round.
Some head movement. That's
Vitaly
it.
Klitschko's got to
Roll
feel
off
good
the
about
head
himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent.
It's just beating you to the punch. That's all. You need to throw more.
Throw that away.
Stay tight. Keep jabbing and hitting him. Keep him in front, okay? Don't let him move around too much. Cut the ring off. Then get off. Set the power shot up with the jab. That was good.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Protecting his head well with his guard. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Shake it off.
How about this? Lennox Lewis is clearly hurt. Lennox Lewis has to hold on. He needs to just tie up. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lewis. Missed the target with that hook.
Keep working the body.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
We count down the final moments of this round. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation.
Took a lot
Like,
out of them now.
going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Pick up the speed.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
That's what I want to see.
Relax. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Finish with a hook. Still not moving enough. Move, move.
Lewis is thumped by a left hand. What a big shot. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he goes down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. Doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to become a forest fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. It's over. This fight is over. Vitaly Klitschko's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.